All right, practicing some Milano holes here. This is hole number 9. We're practicing with a quarterback right now, just seeing how it responds out here on this. So we're going to just try and get up there as far as we can. The wind's going to carry us about 4 rings, so we should get on with the wind alone. But what we're going to do is put on just a titch of overpower, and we're out in the middle enough that we could probably hit it good to either side and we'll still get over. And we hit it too far. Look at us. Look at us. Hitting a bad shot right off the bat. Jeez. Talking junk. Talking trash. Missed the shot. So the sign of a good golfer is not how they drive for show, but how they recover. I'm not sure I understand these new balls. They're basically new balls that you pay extra for that are kingmakers. They do look cool though. I will say that. I'm on historic Route 66, so there's motorcycles going up and down the road all the time. All right, let's see how we can recover. The left side with all these changes is now pretty dead, but from this point right here, I know we can get on with a long iron, and we're not even close to that. So let's see what we could do. We'll throw it up out there and see where it goes. We put ourselves in such a bad spot, we might as well practice some shots and see what the deal is. If whenever you're playing practice stuff, if you shoot videos so that you can go back and watch that video and see what adjustments you made, you go back and go, wow, I missed this shot. Why did I miss this shot? I did everything right, and find out you made the adjustment for the wrong club and everything else is perfect and you don't need to make any changes on there. You just made a mistake. Or you may go on there and go, wow, I rolled over and I put on 5 topspin, so let's change our notes to 3.5 or 4. But if you've paid for a hole, go out there and practice. I mean, we're in a bad spot right here, but if we can put ourselves up on this shot right here and get ourselves up into hornet range, we could come back and tie this match. We didn't catch all that. We just hooked it. If we'd have caught it all, we would have caught it over there. And that would have been a great shot. That would have been the spectacular shot. But we've moved ourselves up and we are now in hornet range. Like Ben Hogan said, 3 bad shots and a great shot. Birdie. And even though they've redesigned this hole, it's still basically a birdie hole. It does have better shots for a eagle because you can now get into your short iron range, but it's still a tough par 5. Are we in our hornet range? We are not. There's Max. It's 1, 2, so there's 4, 8. There's about 5, 1. We're staying in that same cut, so that makes me happy. Oh, I hit it great. And great was the shot. So that means if I'd hit it perfect, I'd have been a little high, and I started off a little high, so I could start it off right at the hole. That's why when you're in tournaments or if you're in regular play, you know, you hit a bad shot, keep at it. You hit another bad shot, keep at it. Trying to get down in those short iron, because that's what you're really trying to practice when you're out here, is those short iron shots to use for tournaments. So even if you hit some bad shots, you can still save yourself by hitting a spectacular short iron shot. Now I switched up some clubs here. I was carrying a Guardian, and I switched up because I thought there was a couple of these holes where we could do a little bit of a bump run. And I thought the sniper would be better, it has a little more accuracy. So, well, we're in our Saturn. So that's 2, 5. I would have liked to have hit that perfect. I wanted it to go in that direction. But I was hoping to be a little bit down that slope so it would release a little. There's like a little ridge right there. If you do what I did, you'll actually roll down towards the fringe if you hit it any harder than I did right there. This hole is a long iron hole. And I did have a backbone on, and I switched to the Saturn, so that was a good switch on that one. Saturn's going to play this a lot better. It's going to give you a lot more options from any direction depending on the wind. You got a lot more backspin to play with. Saturn's got good topspin too. Trying to do a bump run, a rough bump. That was hole 7, par 3. Now you've seen a recovery, and not only did I recover and didn't forfeit, but I came back and won the shootout. That's why you never forfeit.